Good evening, good evening, good evening, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Spilling Tea. I'm your host, Tiffany Daniels. And oh my god, guys, today was brutal. Brutal. The level of stupid was bar none. God. Mm. I hope I don't dream. I'm still talking to those buttholes. But anyways, alright, folks, the usual disclaimers, and then we'll get going here. First off, you are going to see the link to all these reports right there in the description box, alongside the other links to Stop the Shocks campaign, including Autistic Hoya's massive archive on the subject, the ever present templates, and self explanatory Change.org Shut the Judge Rotenberg Center Down petition. Now, when we talk about the JRC, folks, you're going to hear vivid descriptions of and catch clips of surveillance footage of peoples with disabilities being tortured and abused. If you got young children present, please use your headphones, alright? Okay, so this took place back on July 29th, 2013. Now, folks, sorry. Everything air pisses me off today. Sorry, it's been that kind of day since I woke up this morning. So if I stumble over my words, yell obscenities at air, stare off into space, or stumble over my words, my apologies in advance, right? Okay, so allegation to be investigated. Got my calm down tea. God knows I need it. Anybody got CBD? The ALV states that a 7 years period, the LLV was shocked over and over for things she couldn't have, and the device actually burned into the skin on her stomach. The ALV was never allowed to call anyone about this, other than to speak to Blake at the JRC. The ALV was playing in a gym and injured herself. The ALV was in extreme pain and asked for medical care, and she was denied. The ALV, 3 weeks later, was at blank residence in North Andover and was evaluated. Blank. The ALV needed blank because the injury was not treated in time by the ALIBs. The ALV, about what happened, has suffered nightmares during sleep, jumps all the time if she hears Velcro peeled back. The ALV is angry and disturbed about what happened and doesn't think right from day to day. She had blank from what happened and is just able to talk about her ordeal now. Oh my god. Okay, so they've got a lot of blanked out information here. God. Okay. Relevant information. The incident happened a few times from 2002 to 2009. Oh my god. The ALV states that over a 7-year period, the ALV was shocked over and over for things she shouldn't have, and the device actually burned into the skin on her stomach. The ALV was never allowed to call anyone about this and other than speak to the Blake at JRC. The ALV was playing in a gym, injured herself. The ALV was in extreme pain, asked for medical care, and she was denied. The ALV 3 weeks later was at blank residence in North Andover and was evaluated. The ALV needed blank because the injury was not treated in time. The ALABs by the LIBs. The reporter adds that none of this was allowed to be reported until ALV left in 2009, and she was so traumatized for years she couldn't talk about it. If the incident is sexual in nature, police notified. Okay, nothing sexual in nature. The ALV was burned by the electric shock device used on her stomach and on one leg and the back of her calf. The ALV has scars from the burns. Oh, Jesus Christ. Fight that one, you bastards. The ALV also needs blank that shouldn't have because the delay in treatment. In other words, she's got scars and she has permanent physical damage to her body because they didn't want the medical people outside of their fucking school to see the bruises and the burns. How much money you want to put on it? The ALV was shocked for things that weren't on her plan and was taken to rooms where the cameras were out of view. Oh my god. Oh my god. Sometimes shocks were administered outside the building. The ALV was shocked 5 times for bumping into a shower door several times. Fucking hell. Okay, first of all, these kids shouldn't be shocked, period. I don't understand what is so hard to understand here. This concept, this idea they all have, that if it's on the program, everything is okay, is the most ridiculous, stupid, ignorant bullshit I have ever heard in my goddamn life. No, people, just because the court system says it's okay doesn't make it okay. The court system has said a lot of inhumane shit has been okay over the years that are now considered torture by civil society. I don't give a fuck if the courts bend over backwards in Massachusetts and DC to protect these sick fucks. It is never fucking okay to use painful skin shocks in a device designed to hurt people, the inventor's own words, on people to help with their behaviors. Okay? That's the same thing abusive people all over the world use as an excuse as to why they do what they do. Because they like to use it, well, they're asking for it. It's the same shit. It really is. Okay? I don't give a fuck if the judge tells you it's on their behavior program, it's legal, so it's okay, and they need it for their behaviors. Fuck you. Fuck you. Just say it. I told you I was in a mood, folks. Now we hear by the DPPC that this student was taken into rooms without cameras. That's fucking terrifying to think about, folks. There's supposed to be cameras everywhere. They have gone into detail how these students have absolutely no privacy anywhere that they go. So if they are taking a student somewhere not on camera, that should raise multiple alarm bells. Multiple. I wonder if anything was done for this student. Or if they just wrote it off like they do everything else. Alright, folks, I'm going to close out on that note and try to calm down from today. Alright, we don't get very many views on this channel, especially on this subject. And the few that we do get do tend to get removed from time to time. So, folks, please don't forget to hit that like button, hit subscribe, and please don't forget to hit the comments. I do appreciate your time this evening, and as always, we here at Spilling Tea hope you have a good one. Bye-bye.